Alrighty, everybody, what's going on? We are back with some more Deus Ex, Mankind Divided, and I gotta say, guys, I love this damn game. Like, it's so much fun. It is a lot of fun. I think that is better than the first one, in my opinion. I think the world's a bit more open. We just got to see where they go with the story. But so far, the open world is not really the open hub, but the freedom, the way that you can approach missions in this game is just awesome. It's so good. But let's not waste no time. Appreciate everybody for coming and hanging out. Now, give you a little bit of context on what's happening for those of you guys that are just now catching up. We are working for the what the heck is this called? Chat brain fart, Interpol. I wanted to say internal affairs for some reason. Interpol. And we are actually stationed in this like store here. There's like a shipping company here, which is our like front. And then like our actual like
should have stayed in bed.
Base is like underground and shit. It's like super high speed, super high tech. But this is our front. And the store was actually hacked. So they're thinking that there is somebody who might be on to the fact that we're here. So what we're doing right now is we're going to go try to figure out where the hack came from. I guess it came from an apartment building down the road. But we're going to go see what the hell is going on. And probably slurp some noodles. So it does look like we have some peeps up top.
Lots of reports of suspicious activity lately.
Awaiting next report.
Jeremy, what's going on? Casper, how's everybody doing? Josie, Priscilla, I appreciate you guys. Bulldog. Hope everybody is having a good night tonight.
I gave the police a list of all the renters in my building that I suspect of being augmented.
What did you do that for?
I am protecting the real people who live in the building. And most of the list are a few months late with their rent anyway.
I wonder if you got to go up on the other side like you could only... Nope, okay.
Oyobo, you interested in some merchandise?
Yeah, for sure.
You want the guy standing over by the laptop.
So we found one of those stores.
You have credits? Usually you people with the robot arms and legs have no credits.
No, you got a real way with people. What's on the menu?
Menu? No, not food. Guns and things. You want?
Hell yeah, dude. All right, let's see what... Because we're looking for attachments, suppressors, things like that. And look at that right there, a silencer right off the bat. 1,200, we could afford that. He also has a sniper, a regular sniper rifle, battle rifle, machine pistol, revolver. Let's grab the silencer though. That'll allow us to slurp noodles quietly. I'm gonna sell this shoddy though. Whoop, we don't want to sell that. I'll sell these. All right, beautiful. Now we gotta go ahead and
you have taste for
equip that bad boy. So right off the bat, we're able to get a suppressor.
Maybe later.
Go.
Play crosswind.
Time.
Yeah, Kenneth, I mean, I plan on checking it out at some point. We got a lot of survival games going on right
Tell
now.
them we can maybe get some Rysine into the next
And
one.
I'm not trying to like
That
overdo
will
it
keep
because we do that all the
Just make
time.
sure it's done.
We'll start playing way too many of the same type of like sandboxy survival style games. And it burns people out. So we got a bunch of stuff that we're doing right now. At some point we'll get to it. I got to look a little more into it because where you're claiming I'm gonna love it, I still, from everything I've seen, it kind of just looks like a bare bones sandbox survival game that is in early access that needs more features added to it. All right, so we got that bad boy there. You're a bitch. I had to make sure that the gravity was working good, chat. It's working good. Damn. Hey, Crumb, what's going on? How you doing?
Heard the captain is in a real shit mood since meeting the commission.
So we got to cut to the other side. My guy did not jump anywhere as far as I thought he would. Like, not even a little bit.
Oyobo, you interested in some merchandise?
Dr. Rucker claims his organization is peaceful.
Come on. You have...
No, you got it.
All right, let's do this again. Whoop, really? They just want us to. We're gonna spend all stream today, guys, just buying this fucking suppressor, dude. That's how tonight's gonna go. Vic with the 34 months, dude. So is this how you pump up your fellow memories before patrol? Let's go slurp some noodle. No, that's a newer term. We just came up with noodle slurping what, like 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago? Vic, how you doing today, brother? It's good to see you, man. Almost 3 years, dude. It's wild. Luke, man, I'm sorry to hear your sister's messed up, dude. I hope everything's good, brother. So we're going to spend the next 3 hours buying a suppressor over and over again. Because that's quality content. Top content. All right, third time's the charm, baby. Tim, what's up, brother, man? Hey, Tim, man, it's all good, man. I hope work's going good, brother. Hope you're raking in them Benjamins.
Oyobo, you interested in some merchandise?
Let me save right here so we don't have to at least walk all the way over here again. There it is.
Come on. You have... Give to my mother one like this. She very happy.
His mom wanted to suppress him.
Not interested right now.
Go.
I believe that,
Go.
I believe this game came out
Waste
in
my time.
2016.
An elusive
Hell,
I think people said it's got some age to it, man. But as you can see, it still looks awesome in my opinion, at least. So my opinion doesn't really matter, but I think it looks awesome. All right, so now we are suppressed again.
get some
We're
rising
exposing
into
big
the
money
next one.
corruption.
That
These
will keep them
journalists
satisfied.
overlook, however, is the damage the attack.
Just make sure it's done.
I gave the police a list of all the renters in my building that have successfully been augmented.
What did you do that for?
So if I can't get through this, yeah, the hack's too high. We're gonna have to go through the window. In this case, we gotta flick some gummies. See if there's anything on here that we're looking for.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Shit.
Access denied.
Went the wrong way initially, so we gotta go up. So I'm pretty sure that computer is what we have to hack. Yeah, so anything in here?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Okay, so no mail. Oh no, there we go. Let's get Nancy with the next issue. Tell me the moon base story. Freaked me out. Bones won't shut up about the moon base. Can tell him I have no effect. So this dude's a conspiracy guy. But for all of our, but I do not want to hide. You've changed your names, erased the past, left everything, and gone underground. shit, we got the info. Hell yeah. All right, so we're gonna go link up with this dude.
Chang, I think I have something on our secret admirer. Group called Samizdat. Mean anything to you?
You mean those conspiracy nuts? Very bad for business. How much do they know?
Not sure. Good news is I got an exact location.
Find out whatever you can. What they know, what they want. If they blow the task force's cover, it's only a matter of... time before someone blows up the task force.
Don't worry, Chang. I don't want the walls coming down just yet.
That's quite a look.
Yeah, this game is Deus Ex Mankind Divided. Let's see, so we're all the way on the other side of town.
Skoro mi připadá, že jsme v chomoutu s Ruzákem.
Is there a reason, SEO reason why nobody puts the title of games in live streams anymore? So if you're wondering like what I didn't put the name of the game in the title
to that
today, I do it every now and again, Bulldog. But what happens is SEO. Seeing as you actually know what SEO is, a lot of people don't understand what SEO is. When it comes to older games like this, realistically, how many people right now do you think are online and give a shit to go look up Deus Ex Mankind Divided from 2016? Nobody is, realistically. Nobody's searching for this game. Nobody cares to watch this game. It's kind of one of those things you come across, you're like, oh, what is this? And then you watch it, or oh, I'd never heard of this before. One of those situations. But realistically, nobody is on YouTube searching for this game. So as a content creator, you have to find out, okay, nobody's Googling or searching this game right now. How do I get people to, even click on it or give it a chance? So that's why you have titles like I have right now.
Your support.
Will you please stop trying to enlist me in your activism?
All right is no different.
Really? Sounds like some strange never enough religion for me. Well, like some take care of it. What's wrong with him?
Benign.
Don't worry about me. I'm just going in the manhole. Chat, don't even fucking laugh, because I swear to God that shit is not funny, dude.
Chang, I think I have something on our secret admirer. Group called Samizdat. Mean anything to you?
You mean those conspiracy nuts? Very bad for business. How much
I've
do
already
they know?
played Human
Not
Revolution
sure.
on the channel.
Good
Wizard.
news is I got an exact location.
Find out whatever you can. What they know, what they want. If they blow the task force's cover, it's only a matter of time before someone blows up the task force.
Don't worry, Chang. I don't want the walls coming down just yet.
Suspicious activity lately.
Understood.
Yeah, we did the whole last
Jestli v tom
stream. None of
fakt
this ever
jedou,
happened.
jak to zastavit?
And I thought I was like a fucking android, a bionic man. Like, how are we? You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense, Jeff. We should be able to eat those falls.
for this one.
Je to jasně, máte pravdu. Hovado, debil.
Tady je strašná. Those reforms were enacted to be fair. I couldn't believe it. This only test results. Spanish flu.
That's impossible. We eradicated Spanish flu decades.
Until yesterday, I would have agreed.
Hassan, thank you so much for the super chat. True winner, I'm glad I could clear that up. Yeah, man, there's a lot of reasons why guys do it, but a lot of the time it's because whatever they're doing or whatever they're playing
Form their own little community.
isn't going to jive well with the YouTube search engine. So, but I do put the game name in the description, which people can see. I also announced the game the first few seconds of me streaming, so. All right, yeah, here we go. So we're gonna drop a save, chat. We're gonna drop a save. I never felt like I had to save so much in my freaking life. Let's use the ladder this time.
I've lived in Prague my whole life. Never seen it this bad.
So I don't know if I should just go in here and shoot people in the face. Because they're just like some conspiracy theorists, you know what I mean? Like, how dangerous could they really be?
Can't seem to get warm. I'm telling you, I hear whispers in the wall. They speak the truth.
You sure it's not in your head, brother?
Shh. Quack, quack, typing. Computers, don't you hear it?
I don't hear anything.
They're on the other side of this wall. There's 3 of them. Okay, yeah, we got the code for this. 5, 4, 3.
A big global impact zone. Then segue into earthquakes and clones, follow up on Dubai, and finish with local. We're on well proud of us.
You're asking all the right questions. Still needs an ending.
You said that place is a front for a front. I want to know more. I want facts.
Don't shoot!
Shit.
We're journalists!
Who invited the agent type?
Who are you? What do you want? Why are you here? You here because of the Dubai story? The article about the moon base? The clones on the moon base? Who sent you?
I'm here for Samizdat. You in charge?
Well, I take charge, but I'm not in charge, man. No one owns or dictates the truth. Freedom of information is a collective right, man, and a collective responsibility. That said, you gonna break someone's nose? You break my nose.
All right, so it's just this weird guy, some old lady, and some other dude. Like really, we shouldn't. Yeah, we can start with that.
All right, we can start with that if you want.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! We don't have to start with that, do we?
How about we skip being courageous and move on to why I'm here?
Hey, I'm not the one of the problem here, man. So you say whatever you came to say. I'm a listener. It's what I do. Close my eyes and listen to the whispers in the dark.
What do you know about Praha Dovos?
That little import company? I know there's more than boxes in the basement. We've seen agent types come in and out. The place is a curtain. The first in a series of many. Pull them all back and you'll find... them. Tell me I'm wrong.
It's a dead end.
Right. Guys like you always come down here because of dead ends.
Fine. Then what if it's something other people are already looking into? If someone like you makes too much noise, that may compromise any chance they have of uncovering something bigger. Do you understand?
I'm supposed to believe we're colleagues now? You men in black types, you walk into Pike's newsroom, tell them to be hush-hush about something, and they do it. But that's not how it works here. One day, you will all be exposed. If not by me, then someone just like me. Samizdat isn't one voice. K isn't one man.
I'm trying to give this guy a chance.
What did you mean when you said K wasn't one man?
K is an ideal, the intangible leader of tangible resistance. You can kill me, but then little K would become K. Kill little K and Bones over there becomes K. There's always a K.
And what if you kill Bones?
You can't kill Bones, man. Bones isn't real. I think he was one of them. He was supposed to be a prince of Belgium, man, but then he broke his condition. We found him inside this fucking cult, all confused, so we reprogrammed him with the truth.
Right. Suppose I needed to make a deal with Samizdat. There's no one person I can talk to?
Depends on the deal. I mean, there's always going to be an editor. Editor makes the final call on all published material. That would be me.
So you could ensure that something doesn't get talked about?
Depends on the deal.
How about I don't shoot you in the face, the old lady behind you, and your buddy here?
What exactly do you do down here?
Samizdat is a media uprising. While Picus panders to corporate tyranny and government bullshit, we pump out the truth. We uncover it, we write it, we publish it. We get our noses broke for it.
So you print pamphlets?
Well, we do a lot more than that. We got ways of getting into Picus media network. That's how we disseminate information.
Information you get by hacking into places you shouldn't.
The truth is buried. If digging it up means skirting a few rules, so be it.
Am I gonna play Returnal on the channel again? I mean, we already beat it, Tobias. And it's not like a game that I would just continuously keep playing. It would just get boring and repetitive for people, and Returnal's viewership started to wane anyways towards the end of the game, so there would be no reason to go back into it.
I need you to stop looking into Brahadovos, but not for the reason you assume.
Relax, I get it. You don't think I do, but I do. You've got to appease your military industrial masters. We've all been there, man.
I'm not who you think I am. The kinds of people who manipulate the news, who cover things up. You don't need to convince me that's who the enemy is.
The enemy is anyone who conceals the truth. And that's exactly what you're asking me to do. To pretend like that little import company isn't hiding something.
I'm asking you to see a difference between conspiracy and discretion. Between people who hide information in order to push their own agendas and those who need to stay off the radar in order to do their jobs. You, of all people, should understand.
Okay. Okay, look. You seem like a reasonable guy. Huh? Hell, I've usually been punched by now. I find this refreshing. Here's the deal. We promise to forget all about Brahadovos and stay out of your way as long as you give us something better.
What do you suggest?
The only thing I hate more than secret organizations are toothless media conglomerates who don't hold anyone accountable, who spit lie after lie after lie. So I propose a trade. There are places my people can't get into. You get into one of those places and find me some dirt on the real enemy here. Picus Media. Do that and I'll cut whatever you want me to cut. Who knows? Maybe you'll even learn something.
Or I could just kill them all. So we could say this. This isn't a negotiation. The only question I need an answer to is, how do I ensure your silence without killing you? Yeah, we beat the whole game. Yeah, we played through the whole entire series. Tobias, if you go on my channel, start to finish. I'll work with him, chat. I'll work with him.
All right, what do you want to know about Picus?
I want skeletons. The kind that companies like Picus come all the way to Prague just to bury. Corporate archiving, man.
Corporate archiving, huh? You asking me to break into a bank?
I'm not talking vaults here. Ashani Talvar, the Palisade CEO. She leverages her clients, keeps information about them close at hand. She's got something on Picus, I know it. I just can't get to it, but I bet you could. You poke into her office, find something that proves how nasty Picus is, how much they love to piss on the truth, and I promise you this, I'll misplace any file you want.
I'll look into it. In the meantime, don't publish anything until I get back.
Don't worry. Oh, and while you're there, feel free to snoop around. Who knows what else you might learn.
We'll see.
Okay. So we got to go to the CEO's office to dig up some dirt. Did I spend all my skill points? Yeah, we've been. Well, I think I might actually have some now. Yeah, I actually got 2 praxis. So we need to start working on our hacking because hacking is actually important. So we'll go V2. And then we're gonna go V3. Yeah, hacking has been a pain in my butt since we started this game, and it's very, very essential. Oh, the crafting dismantling skill? Yeah. At some point I'll get that. That's like kind of low priority for me right now, mainly because hacking is everywhere. Like everything, every mission requires good hacking. Sonny, holy shit, brother, with a huge super chat, man. My first dono/super chat ever. Want to say hi. Finally catching the stream. I appreciate you being here, and for me to be your first super chat ever, dude, that really, really means a lot to me and the fam, dude. So, Sonny, I hope you're having a good night. I hope your day is going good. And again, I want to say thank you so much for the support. For real. So these missions we've been able to do without having to kill anybody.
Dad, I love working at the
Let me know,
bank, but
have any of you guys ever played a
here.
Deus Ex game, start to finish, full non-lethal, not killed a single person? There has to be an achievement for it. Nah, we got a lot of noodle slurpers in the chat. See you guys.
Since 2017. However, this particular building was completed in 2024, and since then has acted as the head office.
Absolutely, sir. Data extractors have never breached the level.
Hackers are everywhere. Not here.
Allow me to finish with this gentleman, sir. Exactly. Of course, physical security is also paramount, and Tarvos has an impeccable reputation.
They were affiliated with Bell Tower, yes?
Pleasure, sir.
Formally, yes, but so were most security companies before the incident. Why don't I schedule a meeting for you with our accounts manager? He can answer all your concerns and start the application process.
Yes. Why don't we do that? Thank you. A pleasure, sir.
Yeah, I literally tried talking to him. He actually said, "Let me finish with this guy first." That was wild.
Hello, sir. Welcome to Palisade. May I help you?
Not sure. Never been to a property bank?
I see. Well, we are the premier secure corporate archive in the world. We offer a number of services, including ultra-secure corporate vaults, as well as executive safes for smaller accounts. Exclusivity, anonymity, and security are the cornerstones and our greatest selling point.
Makes sense that security is a major concern for your clients.
Oh, yes. Everything at Palisade is state-of-the-art. Security measures are audited regularly, and Tavos is a very well-respected private security firm. Would there be anything else?
How the hell am I supposed to get into this?
Your executive safes aren't available to anyone?
Well, we do have an exclusive clientele, and the application process is rigorous. Despite this, almost all our safes are currently occupied.
Your client list must be very impressive.
It is. Mostly they are held by executives from our client companies, but some select individuals have been approved as well.
But with the same high security standards, I hope.
Oh, of course. And access to the executive safe room is restricted. Clients must use their assigned personalized keycards to gain entry.
That's all? Sounds a little simple.
It's a little bit more involved. The keycard also switches off all automated security measures within the vault. Lasers and sentries and the like. All very high-tech.
We might have to go back and threaten this dude, because this sounds like fucking not good.
I think I'd like to see the account manager.
I'm sorry, Mr. Romanek is unavailable at the moment.
So this is a data haven?
Well, we don't use that term here, but yes. We archive highly sensitive materials and documents for some of the most powerful businesses and people in the world. No worries about corporate espionage here.
Or government subpoenas.
Our international clientele do tend to disagree with the stance of their local governments as it pertains to corporate rights, let's say.
So they take advantage of this country's more pro-business legislation?
Mm-hmm. I suppose that's one way of looking at it, if you were a cynic. I prefer to think that our clients shouldn't have to deal with small-minded anti-capitalist bureaucracies if they can avoid it.
Sonny, holy crap, with another super chat, dude. There's great work being done for the day. All Deus Ex games are pretty good. Yeah, so I never played any of the older ones. They're a little before my time. But I played Human Revolution before this one, and then I played this, and now we're playing this one. And I am enjoying it quite a bit.
How big are the corporate vaults? Doesn't seem like this building would hold that many.
Oh, quite big in fact. We call them container vaults. Like shipping containers. Our storage facility is actually right under our feet. Quite an impressive sight.
Underground, makes sense. Great security feature.
Absolutely. In addition, they are only visited by appointment and require the use of a client's keycard to access.
I don't think we're getting in this place.
Thanks for the information.
So maybe it's not in the vault.
I don't know. Not always been a sure bet for a long time.
So this is the account manager's office.
So, your corporate vault has been prepared. Data transfer may begin whenever you wish. Mr. Oshiro has also provided an executive safe in one of the vault
Sub-level
rooms
security room has our up-to-date security password.
Good. Haven't heard from mezzanine level or the corporate vault basement yet.
Can you get confirmation
my
from
wife's
IT?
name.
I could, but they would only be able to confirm sending out the codes.
Doesn't protocol include that each hub acknowledge receiving security updates?
In a perfect world, everyone would follow procedures to the rest. But this isn't.
Please see the receptionist.
This place is pretty locked down. Trying to see if we can find any vents anywheres. Found one. You think they'll notice the vending machines, chat? Ran. So this is the security office. Probably security office would be good for disabling cameras and shit. I don't want to have to do this guy like this. We don't have to. He's just trying to do his job. So really no reason to kill him.
Your guess is as good as mine. This is reporting to you live from Picus. Picus News, the global leader in fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting. And now for a close look at the events making headlines around the world. Here are our top stories. Is freedom of the press a threat to our freedom? In the hands of irresponsible journalists, it can be. Underground websites and radio stations continue to praise the Juggernaut Collective, an elusive group of vigilante hackers for exposing big money corruption. What these journalists overlook, however, is the damage these hackers leave in their The Collective shut down London's traffic grid.
We slurped his shit, but he's still alive, Chad. We just gave him that good sleep.
From getting through. In Chile, they committed massive voter fraud when they rigged the electronic voting system and elected a 12-year-old
Just gotta
boy
make sure
as
nobody
president.
can see him.
In Russia, hacked combat drones attacked St. Petersburg. And in the US, millions of workers lost their jobs when the Collective leaked classified corporate documents, causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt. Between you and me, folks,
Oh, see, we could have shut the glass down.
criminal organizations in the world.
Ah, see, and it makes it so you can't see. So that's another thing you can do, guys. Hack that, make the glass not see-through. That way you can slurp his noodle in peace, but
Our portable data solution
we're good to go.
storage capacity, flexible screens, and over 1,000 other unique and patented features. Ariel.
Let's check, see if we can hack the security.
Back to New York, and a more in-depth look at UN Security Council Resolution 3507, also known as the Human Restoration Act. This legislation, if passed, calls for the removal and downgrading of all overly powerful, unlicensed authentication. Individuals who fail to comply.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Wrong way.
Safety is the primary concern, especially in the wake of the AUG incident, where millions of people lost their lives due to malfunctioning augmentations. Opponents of the legislation have been protesting all over the world, and many of the protests have turned violent. This escalation in the violence and rhetoric has only widened the gap and polarized the dialogue on both sides of the issue. We will be watching the UN closely for any break in the story. This is Eliza Kazan, reporting to you live.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Yeah.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard sister airlines flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history. haunt me. It will certainly be a while before any of us forget it. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
Exclusivity, anonymity, security. These are the greatest concerns of the digital age, and we at Palisade Property Bank have made addressing those concerns priority one. Information archived within the walls of Palisade Property Bank is beyond the legal jurisdiction of any government. Assured anonymity. Palisade Bank Corporation is now and forever will be the best secure corporate archiving company in the world.
Around the clock, around the world. Picus News, always watching.
Fortified protection is pretty high. All of it's pretty high.
Turning now to sad. A city still reeling in the wake of a devastating terror attack. Dozens were killed and hundreds more injured yesterday when bombs exploded inside Ruzika.
Anomaly detected.
I do not
Trace program initiated.
All of them occurring after Dr.
Shit, we almost had it.
Access denied.
Damn it. If I had a stop, we would have been good on that.
Dr. Rucker claims his organization is peaceful and merely seeks to ensure the rights of the augmented in a world that has turned against them.
Yeah, we're not gonna be able to get in there unless we get an RNG pop where we don't set it off to like the second or third node. The more processes you have going at one time. The only problem is we can only process in one direction. The other one is way too far.
In the hands of irresponsible journalists, it can be. Underground websites and radio stations continue to praise the Juggernaut Collective, an elusive group of vigilante hackers.
See, because this is a 3-3-2-2-2. That's way too much. If we fortify...
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
That's a 4, dude. That's crazy.
Access denied.
And elected a 12-year-old boy as president. In Russia, hacked combat drones attacked St. Petersburg. And in the U.S.,
I did fortify. It's still not enough.
when the collective leaked classified corporate documents, causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt. Between you and me, folks, the collective is one of the most dangerous criminal organizations
We'll have to
in the
go a
world,
different way.
despite whatever praises the underground media wants to sing.
Let's see what else we
This
could
is
scrounge
Eliza
up in
Kassan,
here.
reporting to you live from Picus.
Ah. So we'll be able to use the elevator on the from the outside. So we're just gonna be trying to sneak through these vents, see if we can get to the other side here. We're in one of the offices. Damn, this computer was not locked.
Go to control. Narrow. Narrow path.
New technician.
Road to patrol. Narrow.
Shit, what's happening?
Getting up close.
Narrow path.
Sonny, holy shit, dude. With the Hardened Survivor membership, that is huge, Sonny. I really appreciate it.
Narrow path. Confirmed.
Hey, welcome to the family, man. Welcome to the fam. So, somebody's coming here. I don't know if he's going to give us a security card or what. Told us to wait in the office.
Narrow. Narrow pattern. Confirmed.
So I think we messed that up.
Road to patrol. Narrow. Narrow path. Confirmed.
Yeah, there's so many different ways that you can like approach these missions, getting in and out and all this other stuff. Well, we called the elevator down. So what if we could use this to get up? So we're at level 3 now. Tobias, not really. The bees are still in the wall in my house. But we got our own hive and stuff like that. Okay, so we ended up getting up top, which I think is perfect. There's the office we need to get into, but there's a lot of guards in there.
Road to patrol. Narrow.
Ooh, a lot of guards. Guys, this is going to be interesting. Let me see, there's no other way into the office. Nope. We're in. Shit, camera. Ooh, that was fucking close, dude.
Clear. Confirmed. Confirmed. Proceed.
think we should be clear here. I think we're underneath the camera's view. To hack this, I think we should be clear.
Clear. Move to patrol. Confirm. Confirm. On narrow.
Yeah, we're good, we're good. Oh, there's 3 different nodes we gotta crack.
Clear. Confirm.
These are all zeros.
Anomaly detected. Access granted.
Narrow path.
We're in.
Move to patrol. Confirm. Confirm. On narrow.
Restoration Act in a matter of weeks. Could the good doctor be changing?
No cameras in here?
Your guess is
No, we're good.
as mine. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus News, the global leader
That's the alarm
in fair,
panel.
unbiased, and impartial reporting. And now for a close look at the events making headlines in the world.
Move to patrol. Confirm.
In the hands of irresponsible journalists, it can be. Underground websites and radio stations continue to praise the juggernaut collectors.
There's a hatch on the roof there too. Sonny, holy crap. With another super chat, been in the background for a while, but your content has helped me through a good bit, so I want to be more active with the fam and give a little bit back. So that is absolutely huge. And it's all good, man. Yeah, hey, listen, everybody has their own, you know, comfort level when it comes to like interacting with stream content, things like that, you know, but I know we got a lot of lurkers, and I love my lurkers just as much as the people who talk in the chat. So, but I do appreciate you coming out, showing so much love, so much support. It really means a lot. You really don't understand how far that goes. And yeah, I hope to see you more in chat. That'd be awesome. Get to know you a bit. All right, so
Move to patrol. Confirm. Confirm. Proceed.
we're gonna have to hack some of these computers. I hope they don't set off a alert. It's the only thing I'm worried about. Maybe we could.
Back to New York.
Let me see how hard this is.
Look at UN Security Council Resolution 3507, also known as the Human Restoration Act. This legislation, if passed, calls for the removal and downgrading of all overly powerful, unlicensed augmentations. Individuals who fail to comply will be arrested and relocated to designated AUG-only locations. Safety is the primary concern, especially in the wake of the AUG incident, where millions of people lost their lives due to malfunctioning augmentation.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
This escalation of violence and rhetoric has only widened the gap and polarized the dialogue on both sides of the issue. We will be watching the UN closely for any break in the story. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you, live from Picus.
They have batteries. Got this. The shots can't be. We're all going to need to get through this. Shut.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Sister Airlines Flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit, ruthlessly butchered its flight crew. Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks
Two
to
down.
the AUG incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented
Yo, if we can get 3 with no capture, then we just have to go boom and hit all 4 of them at the same time. Come on, come on.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
We got it. Woo! Alright, so let's see here. Let's take sudden extended leave of absence, wishing the best. Okay, so I don't think that's information that he wants.
Made addressing those concerns priority 1. Information archived within the walls of Palisade Property Bank is beyond the legal jurisdiction of any government.
Clear. Confirmed. Confirmed. On narrow.
Palisade Bank Corporation is now at level.
We're still good. The guards aren't coming up. We'll hack this. This is security 3. Yeah, this is way above my fucking pay grade, dude.
Move to patrol. Confirmed.
It's a 75% detection, but that's instant. So I gotta hack 2 different ways. I would have to hack this way and this way at the same time.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Yeah, right, dude. Ain't no way.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Firewalls are terrible. So the firewalls instantly will set you off. Yo, we gotta upgrade our... See, can we find a password anywhere in here?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Yeah, so 4. Come on.
Access granted.
Okay, so we're in the security computer. We could shut off all the cameras.
Clear. Confirmed. Confirmed.
We could turn off the alarms. Okay, so that's all down right now. But I don't think we're gonna be able to find... Yeah, it's just for the glass.
Clear. Confirmed.
Calls for the removal and downgrading of all overly powerful, unlicensed augmentations. Individuals who fail to comply will be arrested and...
Sonny, hey, thank you so much again for coming and hanging out. Hope you have a great rest of the night. Don't leave without the papers. Well, I don't think there's actual physical papers, guys.
Where millions of people lost their...
I believe what we need is going to be, it's locked in that computer.
Opponents of the legislation...
Unless maybe it is these papers? No, these papers don't count.
We will be watching the UN closely for any break in the
Move to patrol. Confirmed.
This is Eliza
Confirmed.
Kazan.
On narrow.
Reporting to you, live from Picus.
They may have batteries, but
Oh, hold on.
a shot standard. for all you need to get through the day. A shot.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Sister Airlines Flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew. Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the AUG incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history. I cannot speak for you folks, but terrifying memories of that day still haunt me. It will certainly be a while before any of us forget it.
Clear.
This
Confirm.
is Eliza Kassan,
Confirm.
reporting
Proceed.
to you, live, from Picus.
Exclusivity, anonymity, security. These are the greatest concerns.
So
of the
this one
digital
right here
age.
has got to be
And we
3.
at Palisade Property Bank have made addressing those concerns priority 1. Information archived within the walls of Palisade Property Bank is beyond the legal jurisdiction of any government. Assured anonymity. Palisade Bank Corporation is now and forever will be the best secure corporate archiving company in the world.
Around the clock, around the world. Picus News, always
Clear.
watching.
Confirmed.
Because
Now, if
you
I hit
are
it again,
always
both of
watching.
these are going to drop down, which we don't want.
Turning now to Prague, a city still reeling in the wake of a devastating terror attack. Dozens were killed and hundreds more injured yesterday when bombs exploded inside Ruzika train station. I do not need to remind you folks that this is the third such attack to strike Prague in 6 months. All of them occurring after Dr. Talis Rucker, leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition,
Move to patrol.
took up
Confirmed.
residence in the neighboring
Confirmed.
Udalek
All narrow.
complex. Dr. Rucker claims his organization is peaceful and merely seeks to ensure the rights of the augmented in a world that has turned against them. But with the United Nations set to debate the Human Restoration Act in a matter of weeks, could the good doctor be changing his tune? Your guess is as good as mine.
So this has to be 3, this has to be 2, and this one has to be 1. But the problem is when, as soon as I lower this, it's going to lower that one.
Leader in fair,
1.
unbiased, and impartial reporting. And now for a close look at the events making headlines around the
The
world.
3.
Here are our top stories. Is freedom of the press a threat to our freedom?
Move to patrol.
In the hands
Confirmed.
of irresponsible journalists,
Confirmed.
it
Proceed.
can be. Underground websites and radio stations continue
3,
to praise
2,
the Juggernaut
and then
Collective,
1.
an elusive group of vigilante hackers for exposing big money corruption. What these journalists overlook, however, is the damage these hackers leave in their wake. Last year, the collective shut down London's traffic grid, causing gridlock for hours and preventing life-saving medical transports from getting through.
Mickey, thank you so much for the super chat. I just discovered GeForce now in my retro pocket cloud. Absolutely. Been running through Game Pass bangers. Any recommendations after you finish Doom? Oh, shit.
Hacked combat drones attacked St. Petersburg.
Indiana Jones is pretty good too, dude. On Game Pass. Try to think of what's on Game Pass.
When
That's
the
like.
collective leaked classified corporate documents, causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt. Between you and me, folks, the collective is one of the most dangerous criminal organizations in the world. Despite whatever praises the underground media
Oh, I got
wants
it
to
backwards.
see.
So we got 1, 2, 3, but
This
we
is
have to
Eliza
switch.
Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
Ariel is constantly bringing you the best and latest technology. Our portable data systems have massive storage capacity, flexible screens, and over 1,000 other unique and patented features. Ariel,
Clear.
up to the
Confirmed.
stratosphere.
Back to New York, and a more in-depth look at UN Security Council Resolution 3507, also known as the Human Restoration Act. This legislation, if passed, calls for the removal and downgrading of all overly powerful, unlicensed augmentations. Individuals who fail to comply will be arrested and relocated to designated
Jesus
AUG-only
Christ.
locations.
It was like every time I hit the 1, it would go down 2, but then whatever. We're in chat. Doesn't fucking matter.
People lost their lives due to malfunctioning
Shit's so
augmentations.
stupid.
Opponents of the legislation have been protesting all over the world, and many of the protests have turned violent. This escalation in the violence and rhetoric has only widened the gap and polarized the dialogue on both sides of the issue. We will be watching the UN closely for any break in the story. This is Eliza Kazan, reporting to you, live, from Picus.
They may have batteries, but we've got this. A Shanti energy drinks. For all you need to get through the day. A Shanti.
Oh my god, dude, this place is so fucking secure. It's like we're in.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Sister Airlines Flight 451 were killed.
But then we're not in. Still so much. Okay, so boom to this, to this, to
The
this.
black box recorder suggests that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the aug incident.
So we can actually go around here, zeros.
Anomaly
Oh,
detected.
firewall! I didn't even fucking see that.
Trace program initiated.
2 firewalls.
I cannot speak for you folks. The terrifying memories of that day still haunt me.
Got
Access
it.
denied.
Oh, you kidding me?
Before any of us forget it. This is Eliza Kazan, reporting to you live from Picus.
Exclusivity, anonymity, security. These are the greatest concerns of the digital age. And we at Palisade Property Bank have made addressing them.
Ivan, what's going on?
Killed and hundreds more injured yesterday when bombs exploded inside Ruzika train station. I do not need to remind you folks that this is the third such attack to strike Prague in 6 months. All of them occurring after Dr. Talis Rucker, leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition, took up residence in the neighboring Udalek complex. Dr.
Yeah, that
Rucker
firewall
claims his
fucked us up.
organization is peaceful and merely seeks to ensure the rights of the augmented in a world that has turned against them. But with the United Nations set to debate the Human Restoration Act in a matter of weeks, could the good doctor be changing his tune? Your guess is as good as mine. This is Eliza Kazan, reporting to you, live, from Picus. Picus News.
This could be a firewall too. I thought reveal would have showed the firewalls, but whew, okay, nice.
Here are our top stories. Is freedom of the press a threat to our freedom? In the hands of irresponsible
No firewall, awesome. Oh, we got it.
underground websites and radio stations continue to praise the
Well, I didn't even realize there was 2.
an elusive group of vigilante hackers for exposing big money
Easy.
corruption. What the
Access
journalists
granted.
don't know,
Easy.
however, is the death
All right, we're in.
these hackers leave in their wake. Last year, the collective shut down London's traffic grid, causing gridlock for hours and preventing life-saving medical transports from getting through. In Chile,
So was that not what we needed for the mission?
when they rigged the electronic voting system and elected a 12-year-old boy as president. In hacked combat drones attacked St. Petersburg. And in the US, millions of workers lost their jobs when the collective... Between you and me, folks, the collective is one of the most dangerous criminal organizations in the world. Despite
Take the papers. What fucking papers?
wants to say. This is Eliza Kazan, reporting to you live from Picus.
Ariel is constantly bringing you the best and latest technology. Our portable data system has massive storage.
This guard is just holding down the fort in here.
And over 1,000 other unique and patented systems. Ariel. Up and
And the same thing. No, oh, those papers.
And a more in-depth look at UN Security Council
Got it. Got the
Resolution
juicy story, baby.
3507, also known as the Human Restoration Act. This legislation,
Right.
if passed, calls for the removal and downgrading of all overly powerful.
I don't know how the fuck I didn't see those damn papers. All right, let's get out of here.
Moving to limited panel.
We're going the way we came. Doesn't really seem like much of an option right now. I think we can find an easier way out of here. The Deus Ex is literally like the ultimate stealth game, chat. So there's that guard. That's the office. God damn it! Chat, I might have to. Oh no, we could sleep him. We could sleep him. Actually, I don't know. The other guy might hear the dart.
Details recovered from the black box recording suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the car incident. That horrible day
Fucking
2
saved
years
by the
ago,
damn
augmented
TV.
people all over the
Kidding
world
me, bro?
flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history. I cannot. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
Exclusivity, anonymity, security. These are the greatest concerns of the digital age. And we at Palisade Property Bank have made addressing those concerns priority one. Information archived within the walls of Palisade Property Bank is beyond the legal jurisdiction of any government. Assured anonymity. Palisade Bank Corporation is now and forever will be the best secure corporate archiving company.
We got him removed from that corner.
Unlimited patrol.
Shit.
But with the United Nations set to debate the Human Restoration Act in a matter of weeks, could the good doctor be changing his tune? Your guess is as good as mine. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
So we disabled all
Beginning
the
limited
cameras.
control.
Quick, thank you for the super chat, dude. Someone mentioned an expanse game from Owlcat. Great studio, awesome books, TV series. Check out the announcement trailer when you can. We played the Telltale Expanse game. Catch him, super slip. Alright, we're good. Yeah, we played the Telltale Expanse game, right? That wasn't the Expanse, right? I think it was, at least. So we made it out. We didn't have to kill anybody. We just knocked out one dude. Whoa. That wasn't like that when we came through, I don't believe. shit. Yeah. Yeah, okay, this is the way we came. I was like, dude, which way? There's no way. I never went through electricity. Quick, I'm gonna have to check that out. Yeah, dude, that sounds awesome. All right, let's go. How? Level 2 is not restricted. Oh, level 2 is restricted.
Move to patrol. Narrow.
No. Chad, this wasn't a restricted area when we came in initially, was it? Though they're looking for me because of what we did. Alright, so we gotta be extra cautious trying to get out of here. So this office here in the front is close to the front door. Yeah, see how the whole building's considered restricted for us right now?
I think I heard something. Cover my coat.
Moving to investigate.
Which way?
Oh shit, fucking town's on alert for us. Okay, I didn't think that they had this kind of system in the game where we could get absolutely screwed. But we'll let this calm down. Let's see if we could travel underground right now. Yeah, so we're trying to move through the sewers right now, stay underground. We upset people pretty good up top. So we might be okay. There's what's going on, almost 2 years. That's insane. How you doing today? Okay. Yeah, we're in 4K. Yeah, we're good. Okay.
What today?
Urza, I appreciate it. Trigger Happy, what's going on? This is Deus Ex Mankind Divided. And Danny, thank you for the 14, bro.
I don't really understand what they're trying to say.
So yeah, we made it through that whole situation without killing anybody. You guys should be proud of me.
Somebody cop.
I've lived in Prague my whole life.
You should be proud of me. I mean, those guys inherently, they weren't bad guys. They were just guys trying to do their job. I was somewhere I wasn't supposed to be. We could have just threatened this dude. No, my stream's not in 4K, but my game is. I can't stream to YouTube in 4K.
So, got anything on Picus?
Nobody streams in 4K. You make 4K videos, but streaming in 4K takes too much bandwidth.
I think I found the kind of information you're looking for.
All right, inspire me.
A commercial airliner went down recently, over an ionospheric research facility. Plane went down because of whatever the military was doing there, not because of some augmented passenger like Picus claims.
Shit, man! This is it! This is headline fucking material! You did good, man. Real good. Anything else?
No, that's it.
That's cool, man. This should be more than enough. Okay, Bones has been typing up a storm already. We pulled all our Picus theories together and laid out some preliminaries. If you did your job right, this should help fill in the blanks.
So we're done here.
Almost. We need to make sure this issue gets the publicity it deserves. There's a city information hub we want you to hack. It's on your way out, I promise.
Bro, I'll put the gun in your fucking mouth,
forget
dude.
all about Praha Dovos.
Praha who?
Okay. My man.
Turning now to Prague.
My man.
Chang, you there?
What do you got for me?
Took care of Samizdat. No one's going to be reading anything about us anytime soon.
Oh, I'll cancel the movers. How'd you do it?
I've reasoned with them. They're not going to give us any trouble.
Reasoned? With the conspiracy nuts?
I know what I'm doing.
I could have reasoned with him my way, but chat would have had something to say about that. Chat always has something to say about how I handle business. But then you guys will also turn around and say I've gotten soft in my old age.
Didn't think it was possible for things to get worse.
Enough problems already.
Yeah, I thought this dude said it was on the way out. This is not on the way out, dude. This is... So this was, yeah, this was the last Deus Ex game. Why did they ever make another one after this, guys? Like, these games are awesome. We're gonna get up on the roof.
Hlavně v klidu.
If I had the high jump, I'd be able to hit the ladder from there.
Vrať se do Golemu. Táhni, odkud jsi přišel.
Not bad, dude. Come on, you're an actual little bitch, dude. Josh slap dudes for trying to make me go on this kind of roof. Oh, can we use this? Oh, we need a bio cell. Damn it. We can also use a bio cell right here. Let me see. I think there's traders around here. Yeah, there's a store right around the corner. Let's go see if we can buy a bio cell, and then we'll just use the lift. Yep.
English? Leave now.
My bad, dude. Do I have any praxis? Yeah, we actually have 2. But I don't know if any of these help with jumping. They absolutely help with jumping. I don't know if they help us with jumping that much, though. Come on, you're a bitch, dude. You're right there. Grab that shit. I hate you, dude. Fucking hate you and your ankles.
I wish I had not seen that.
Alright, original plan. Should be a store over here.
Hey, you. We got multi-tools for sale inside.
Ooh, multi-tools.
Welcome, welcome.
Nice gear you've got here.
All high-end. And you look like you know high-end. Which...
You try this on all your customers?
Just the ones made of carbon fiber. As one enthusiast to another, you can tell me.
Gonna have to disappoint you.
Maybe you can make it up to me. You look like the kind of man who might have access to breach software.
That stuff's illegal.
Come on, man, don't play around. You know why it's illegal. You know the world governments don't want us to find out their dirty secrets. But we will, and you can help us. Be part of the revolution. Anyway, just think about it. All the details are in the computer. Want to have a look? To sell or to buy?
Rob, what's up, brother man? All right, let's see what he's got.
Great. Go ahead. That's awesome.
Can you stack objects? Probably. I don't see why you couldn't. Oh, that's a stun gun right there. Single shot, non-lethal firearm. Nah, screw that. We just shoot for the face, chat. So we got some, the biocell. Yep, we need that. And then I'll buy multi-tool. Got some multi-tools. They do got some stealth software here too. We'll rock. And then we'll get a stop. Some hacking. Oh, we got a lot of good stuff right there.
No Fortress Heroes on board attacks.
Some other time.
So long, Mr. Mirror Shades.
Right, let's see if we can get in now. And we got some multi-tools, so when we get back down into the police location.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Just leave me alone. I don't want
My wife is going to kill me.
Too easy, chat. Oh yeah, we can build our own biosolids and shit, can't we? Yeah, I don't have enough parts though. That's why we got to get that crafting, dismantling thing you guys are talking about, right? Because then we could scrap more parts. But we're in. Level 1 hack.
Access granted.
Easy enough.
Okay, you there?
Who is this? How'd you get this number?
I did what you asked. Samizdat should have no problem getting its message out now. You remember our deal?
Oh, yeah. I don't compromise whatever little game you're playing over at that import company.
Try to keep a low profile. If Picus wasn't gunning for you before, they will be now.
Don't worry. Just make sure you remember who the good guys are.
Alright, did my thing, guys.
Seems to have quieted down.
That was a pretty cool side quest. Dan, hey, we're doing good, brother. Fam's doing good. Kenneth, how you doing tonight, man? There's a lot of police in this district. I don't know if you would say this is like a police district, though. I mean, I guess you could say that. But there is a lot of police in this district for sure. All right, so now we're gonna head back over for the main quest. Get the juices flowing. Get the story going. Yeah, there's a lot of police here. A lot of checkpoints. Alright, so now we no longer have to worry about this place
I don't even
getting...
know how to log on to this system.
My goodness.
No, we're not playing on the hardest difficulty. I think we're playing on Deus Ex. I don't remember, actually.
Adam Jensen.
Now we're in, baby. Okay, so there was a couple things you guys told me we should hack.
Just wish someone would nut up and take the blame.
All of them occurring after Dr. Dallas Riker, leader of the augmented rights coalition, took up residence in the neighborhood.
So how do you use the multi-tool?
And merely seeks to ensure the rights of the augmented and the world that has turned against them. But the United Nations sent to the Human Restoration Act
Like this? Oh, look at that. That's fucking simple, dude. We haven't done the whisper chip yet, no. Yep, so there was a silencer in there. So then we can go ahead and we could equip our combat rifle now with a silencer too. Pew pew. Quiet. Beautiful. Beautiful chat. Alright, full stealth kit now. We're in good shape. Let's go do this whisper chip.
We know state police aren't about foresight. Maybe whoever's in charge, composition can tell us a lot, but it's the trigger.
Agent Wright, please report to your department. Agent Wright at your department. Thank you.
Now I did get the key card for this. Zero. So this is a 2. Damn. So a 1, 1, 2. How do we get here though? I think once we hit this. So we gotta hack 2 nodes. at once. I'd like to see if we can get lucky on these.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
A lot of hacker stuff up in here. Health package. Stop them. There it is.
Alex, the whisper chip is in.
Weird, it's already picking up a freak. Jesus, Adam, is Miller in there right now?
Shit, gotta go.
Jensen, I need to see you, now!
Agent Jensen reporting for duty, sir. Tried to do it earlier, but you were on a conference call.
Yeah, I was. Should I be worried about you, Jensen?
Sorry.
That blow you took to your systems. It's not messing with your head or anything, making you do things.
I'm not gonna go crazy and start attacking people, if that's what you're worried about.
You've been checked out then. The problem with your orgs is gone.
I took care of it.
Good, good. God knows with all that's happened, I need you at 100% right now.
You sounded pissed when you called me in. Everything okay?
Don't ever leave the field, Jensen. You'll regret it. As soon as you strap a desk to your ass, you'll be swimming in goddamn politics.
The boss is giving you trouble?
What? Oh, that. No, the trouble's state police. They're pushing us out of the Ruzika investigation. I want you over there to make sure that doesn't happen.
You're putting me on the train station attack? Not Dubai?
Forget Dubai. McCready's handling it.
Good. Thought I'd have to fight him to let me handle this one. Whoever planted those bombs yesterday has a lot to answer for.
Agreed. And we have to find out who they are before the state police fuck up our crime scene.
You said they're trying to push us out?
I sent Fletcher in this morning to oversee evidence collection. Seems he's being detained, because he hasn't checked in since.
They can't lock us out. The Czech Republic signed our UN mandate agreement. They gave us jurisdiction over terrorist investigations.
Yeah, well, the former director of their security information services runs state police now. He's come up with a loophole, claiming this attack falls under the homegrown terror exemption.
Homegrown? He's saying it's ARC? The Augmented Rights Coalition?
I don't care what he's saying. He may even be right. I just want us in there so we can find out.
Chang said you've got him cleaning up Intellicam footage that was captured during the bombing. Maybe it can tell us something.
Maybe. But between you and me, Chang's become a little more unglued since Ruzika. Not sure we can wait for him to get his shit together.
So where do I start?
Technically, you're supposed to speak to our psychologist before getting back into action.
I don't need a shrink.
Convenient because she's not in the office right now, and I don't want to waste any more time.
So how do I get to Ruzika? Public transportation's not stopping there.
It will for you once I make a phone call. Head to the metro and call me when you're there. Good luck, Agent.
Noah's still sleeping? Yeah, he's probably fucked up. It's a long day. Getting his foot cut open and had to drain his foot, chat. Got a real nasty infection in his foot.
Not the harvesters again.
No, that
Probably took a lot out. He was probably actually so scared. All right, chat. So now we got to go try to do this investigation.
Alex, did we get anything from the whisper chip?
We got something, but Jane has provided the wrong algorithm for the frequencies, so they aren't getting deciphered correctly.
Can you fix it?
I'm a pilot, not a programmer. I can do it, but it's gonna take some time.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he was shaking. He'll probably feel a lot better tomorrow.
That's quite a look.
How'd I like Stalker? It was
Keep it
good.
out of my
It was a good
report.
time yesterday, Connor.
Stay out of these way.
She may well be a robot.
Hold it, Clank. Let me see your permit, and be quick about it.
I'm sure you'll find everything in order, officer.
What's the matter, eh? I'm holding you up from some important, This is a BH-847.
Is that what it is? Sounds impressive.
Are you going to be a problem? Eyes to yourself. You are cleared through this checkpoint. Go about your business.
She doesn't understand. I slap people for way less.
Why they haven't put more guys on?
Like, I'll slip her fucking noodle straight out through the mask, chat.
What today?
All right, Miller, I'm at the Metro.
Perfect timing. Chang says your private chariot will arrive any time you call up Ruzika Station on the map.
Chang, you had him hack into Prague's public transit company so I can get to Ruzika?
Plan A wasn't working.
Got what you're looking for.
Sure. Okay, so we're trying to get to Ruzika.
Jensen, what's wrong? What are you doing here?
Miller sent me to find you. Thought you might have run into trouble.
He said that? Did he use those exact words? Because it's not my fault!
What happened, Smiley?
1 minute I'm in there running the show, and the next they accuse me of trying to tamper with evidence. Me! Can you believe that? I would never do that, Adam. Never!
It's our crime scene.
Exactly. But try telling them that. The minute they went for their guns, I decided it was time to shut up and get out of there. They accuse me of tampering with evidence. They're probably destroying all the evidence there is right now. You know, at first I thought this was about Sonia.
Sonia? Sonia who?
Oh, just
Sonia's
some
lady.
girl I've been teaching English to. Turns out her husband is a little territorial. You know the type.
Smiley.
Right. Back to the case. The thing is, I think I found something in there. Something big. Something that could just blow this case wide open. I just need to get a look at the scan of the blast area, so... Actually, it's a good thing that you're here. I don't suppose you could... Jensen your way in there and grab it for me?
So what am I looking at in there?
It's a blast site. There's debris everywhere, and plenty of cops, too. Once you get past the turnstiles and security offices, you should have a clean path to the tourist office where they have the scan. If they don't see you.
How many cops are inside?
I don't know. Several. They all had guns, so I didn't stop and count them
I don't
all.
think we can kill these
There's
cops.
at least one guy in an exosuit. And my guess is they'll shoot first and bury the bodies later.
Blackhawk, what's going on? Do I have a set day and night that I play Infections? No, Car Cruise. We just play it on rotation, like every day or two.
What do you think is on this scan?
It's evidence, Jensen. A 3D mass spectrometer scan of the explosion site.
And?
And if I had one more minute in there, I'd have it with me right now, and I could find out. But the fact that they don't want me to see it makes me want to see it even more. I'm sure it's important.
I bet.
We need that evidence.
Yes, exactly. That's the spirit. We need it. But you won't be able to just walk in there and ask them for it, since you're Interpol and, you know, augmented. After yesterday's attack, they're not exactly fans of the,
So where do I find it?
The forensic team set up camp inside the tourist agency, or what used to be the tourist agency. Get to their setup, grab the DSD with the scan on it, and get out. Easy peasy.
This could take a while, Smiley.
Got it. I'll get out of your way, head back to HQ. Good luck, and, let's not tell Miller about this one, okay?
Right.
So if I do have to take out some of these dudes, we're gonna have to do it non-lethal.
We might as well head back. There's no getting through that way.
What?
Police have the whole locked down.
Let's see what they say.
This area is restricted to civilians.
I'm with Task Force 29. Thought maybe I could take a look around.
You thought wrong. This is a local investigation. You task force guys can go swing your dick someplace else.
That's fine, forget it.
Done. Bye.
Well, God damn it. Yeah, I had a chance to buy the stun gun and I didn't. Yeah, I had a chance to buy it. So I was like, oh, I'm just going to shoot everybody in the face. And now in a situation like this where I can't just shoot everybody in the face, it kind of sucks. So there's that. But it's all good. We'll just choke him out, chop him in the throat, you know, those type of deals. I mean, I don't know if it's like a fail condition, though. You could probably still shoot all these dudes in the face. I didn't see like an actual like mission condition that said Ike bars that I couldn't kill them, but I don't feel right killing them because realistically, we're supposed to be on the same side. Hopefully we got a save. Awesome, rip right here.
We might as well head back. There's no getting through that way.
What?
Alright.
Police have the whole...
Let me see. I do want to check the mission condition. Alright, so we do got a praxis here too. The power of invisibility with... So this will make it a bit more efficient, battery-wise. The invisibility cloak. Oh, that's what we already have. So we got to go V1. Increase duration of the effect. Cloak takedown. Oof. Allows me to slurp noodles while invisible. Ours is mainly, right now we're just going to be trying to move around though, but I would like to get that upgraded. Alright, so we got to find a way around, probably a vent. Yep, so there's a vent right there. Easy hack. So we're gonna hack two directions at once.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Oh, we got the security station key card. Put that down there. We're in, baby.
Hornet is riding a rig. What do we need with that kind of firepower? Is an army of ARC fanatics coming to scrub evidence? Everyone already knows they're responsible. Something else is going on.
Just keep it down. You don't question SIS or maybe then you disappear. They do what they want. We just have to keep this site closed.
Fucking secret squirrels. At least they were good for a laugh. You see that task force lab coat run out of here with his tail tucked? Probably left a trail of urine behind him.
You've got problems, Franca. Get back on patrol.
This place is at home.
We need more lights.
What a fucking tragedy.
This is a desperate move.
How could we let this happen? Checking in. Clear.
I cannot believe these orcs.
No, we're good. Alright, so why is my battery so low? I think it's some low, it's right in the beginning of the game, you know what I mean? That and I haven't used the power cell. We do got that guy down there. Like a slurp. So we are.
Find the ones responsible.
Oh. Nothing, sir. Just commenting on the flying bastards that we...
This violence was devastating.
Never be able to forget the day.
Damn, that's a big ass fucking dude right there.
Just kidding.
Break through the wall there. I don't know if that's gonna help. I don't know how much noise that shit's gonna make either. So it didn't alert people, so you could break through the walls without alerting people. Got a vent up top there.
They'll pay for this.
Fuck, we need a damn biocell. Ooh, nice. With the fucking super legs, we were able to just jump up there.
We'll find proof soon enough. I still hear the screaming. Calm down. We'll be out of here soon enough. It won't be too much longer.
Určitě v tom má prsty ten sráč raket. Musíme to zkontrolovat.
They are trying to kill me.
Starting to think we won't find anything. This room's clear.
Smiley, I've got the scan.
Yeah? Fantastic! Bring it back to my office and we'll see if I'm right.
Copy that.
This is a vent. Yeah, we probably should start upgrading our battery, guys. My battery is shit. But I thought my battery was already upgraded. I got 6 points in battery, chat. My shit is butt. Yeah, I got recharge 3. Yeah, my shit is butt. I don't know, guys. Oh, that's health? No, that's battery. That's definitely battery. We could go with another upgrade on our cloak. Make the energy usage super low. Now we just got to make sure we get some bio cells going forward. There's one right there. Ooh, shit. God damn it, chat. So there's an ability that you can get that allows you to breathe this stuff. The lungs, and I didn't get it. And but I don't have enough points for a rebreather anyways. I don't think we're getting out this way. Accepted, dude. Thank you. You're a bitch, dude. I hate you and everybody you. That's super old stuff, cheese gun. I wouldn't say I really had beef with him. He was just a super stalker, dude. Oh, we're fucked. Of course we're not fucked. I knew exactly what I was doing.
Suspect has vanished! Advise!
Ed, how you doing? We got out though. Yeah, we got out. I've never played Chaos Theory, no. That's the original Splinter Cell, right?
Whoa, Og, what do you think you're doing? This train car is for naturals. Come on, let's see your paperwork.
Fuck, I don't even know where I went.
Here, everything's in order.
These are nice, but you still have to play by the rules, understand? Stay out of the natural section. Learn it, live it. Go.
What the hell did you do, Jensen? State police is saying another augmented terrorist just hit them at the train station.
They were interfering with evidence collection.
Fucking A. Now I'm ordering you to see our psychologist. Ozen's in the office waiting for you.
Copy that. Have to meet Smiley there anyway.
We'll do it fast, because Cheng found us a new lead in the case. In telecam footage, fingering
Right
out.
today.
It's gonna put you inside Golem City.
See, chat, we would have been good if I didn't. We were like so close, man. I didn't kill anybody though, so I don't understand what the big deal is.
City run by criminals.
Nice look. Very rich.
Bad enough when he was just drugs.
That triggers on us, you self the entire section. Yeah. I tried, I really did. Now I'm pissed. They're sending us, yeah, they're sending us to talk to the wizard, chat.
Can't believe a word they say.
Adam, I finally decrypted the audio off the whisper chip tap. Fucking cold, man. You gotta hear it.
I have my hands full right now. Tell me where you are and I'll come when I can.
There's an old limb clinic in the Daphne district. It's closed down. Nobody goes there anymore. I'll be inside.
Yeah, they didn't go too well, but...
Verify. Agent Adam Jensen.
Let's go turn this into Smiley real quick in forensics.
Dr. Rosette's office. Agent Jensen to Dr.
Thanks for the chance to see me.
Hey, how's it going? Do you have the scan?
Yeah, it's right here.
You're a lifesaver, Adam. Seriously, Miller was in a foul mood when he left here. I don't need to give him another excuse to chew me out.
He left. Where'd he go?
Didn't ask, didn't think he wanted me to know. Did those state police jerks give you any grief?
It's like you said. They shot first, so I took care of it.
Oh, okay. Good. They had it coming.
I didn't kill
so
any
what's
of
on
them.
the scan?
Oh, that. I have no idea.
What? You told me you found something big.
I didn't say I knew what it was, Adam. I said it was something that could blow this case wide open. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm not buying this whole ARC did it angle. I believe what the evidence tells me. This DSD has all the answers we need, from the chemical makeup of the explosive used down to the material in the victim's clothing. I'm sure of it.
Okay, so how long until we're all sure of it?
Oh, it'll take hours to sift through the data, and I'm seeing Sonia later to apologize for any issues I may have caused with the state police. Plus, I do have other cases to work on too, Adam. I'll let you know when I find something.
You do that.
Take it easy.
Gotta go speak with the shrink.
Adam, I'm Delaro Zen. I appreciate you coming in to speak with me, and... well, I know you're probably getting this from everyone today, but I need to ask. Are you okay? I've seen footage from the train station, but being there must have...
Is that what this is about?
No, that was sympathy. This is a standard agent health interview to determine combat readiness. Here, I got you this from the dispensary.
You got me neuropazine? Look, Doc, I was caught off guard by a terrorist attack. Might have knocked some things out of whack, but it doesn't mean my body's gonna start rejecting my augments.
True, but traumatic experiences can kick a hornet's nest into the immune system. In patients with neuroprosthetics...
Would you believe me if I told you my body doesn't reject mechanical implants?
No. But my policy is for straight talk only in the room, so if you want me to believe that you're some kind of medical miracle, I guess I'll have to go with it. Please, have a seat. I've been looking over your file. There's some very interesting history here. Mind if we take a trip down memory lane?
Is this gonna take long?
It says here that you were with Detroit SWAT, but left in 26 to head up Seraph Industries' security division. David Seraph was at the center of America's augmentation debate.
David Seraph always attracted a lot of controversy.
Yes, I've seen some of his interviews. A firm believer in human enhancement technologies. I wonder if the incident changed his view?
Certainly didn't seem that way on the day.
You were with him then? In Panchea? When the incident happened?
Yeah, well...
Not at first. I was investigating the people responsible for attacking Seraph Industries. I was this close to exposing them when the incident hit.
You weren't affected?
No.
So how did you end up in Panchea?
I found out Seraph had left for the Arctic installation without me. I knew it was still under construction and most of its workforce was augmented. But by the time I got there, the damage had been done. Is there a reason we're dredging up the past? Because I don't see what any of this has to do with current events.
Don't you? Panchea was the fulcrum, Adam. For you and for all of society, everything changed that day. They dragged you out of the ocean and into a world that hates and fears people like you. Which actually leads me to my next question. So far, no one's claimed responsibility for the attack at Ruzika. But with the human restoration vote coming, well, it's no secret Prague has become the symbol of legalized augmented oppression.
And the Augmented Rights Coalition is camped at its back door, trying to expose and resist it.
Most of the world thinks of them as terrorists. Augmented terrorists. If it turns out they are guilty, well, being augmented yourself...
How am I gonna feel?
I don't give a shit, lady.
This isn't about hogs versus naturals, Delara. This is about terrorism. And in my book, there's no excuse for the taking of innocent lives, no matter the reason.
So if Talus Wrecker ordered his people to do this, then...
It's my job to bring him in, not to judge whether he's guilty or innocent.
Well, look, I think it's safe to say that you have all your faculties about you. I'll let the director know that I'm officially clearing you for the field.
Well, it's probably best if I get back to work, Doc. I'll see you around.
These are the chances he knew he was taking.
Alright, so we got that taken care of. So is that a side quest to meet up with what's-her-face? Nope, that's mean.
You didn't get held up at a checkpoint or something, did you? I'm inside the clinic waiting for you.
Sorry, Alex. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Hope you're not losing sight of what's important here. Sorry, this
This
place
is
just brings back
Mankind Divided.
memories. Don't take too long.
Yeah, we already played Human Revolution on the channel.
What's wrong with him?
Got to hand it to him.
Known as Northgate, leads through the remains of the post.
We've got nothing else to say.
Switch up patrol.
4464. We're in.
Patrol area is clear.
Just drop it. No one's there.
Man, lady, what the fuck kind of place is this?
Hey, glad you can make it. Any trouble getting away?
Miller's been giving me some leeway, but not much. I did survive a terror attack.
You and me both. God, sometimes I really hate the city. It used to welcome people like us, go out of its way to entice Augs to live here. This clinic was built because Prague saw us as its future. Now, look at it.
Times change, Alex.
I know, trust me, even got the scars to prove it.
We've been working together for a few months now. Still don't know much about you.
What, you trolling for my secrets now?
Just the good ones. How did you join the Juggernaut Collective?
They got me out of a tough spot. Before the incident. I was working for Bell Tower flying VIPs around Panama, and I stumbled into something big. Something very important people didn't want anyone to know about. So, they ordered Bell Tower to kill me.
Oh, shit.
Janus warned you? Got you out?
A friend of Janus's, someone in the collective who used to work for Bell Tower, too. You don't mess with these people, Adam. Not by yourself. I learned that the hard way.
You're a valuable asset. The collective could have sent you anywhere. Why Prague?
You really need to ask? Ever since the incident, paranoia and racism are eating this city alive. The whole world's watching just to see how Prague handles its AUG problem.
Didn't realize the entire collective was pro-AUG.
Not everyone is. But we all know our real enemies need chaos to operate in. Play the right chord, pull the right string, and Prague has plenty of that.
You said we got something?
Yeah, listen to this.
A little heads up would have been nice.
Sending your team to Dubai was my call, but now we need to go by the book. Focus on ARC.
You want me to pin all of this on them? The bombings in Prague, the break-in at Vesalive, and Dubai?
Officially, all 5 attacks involved augmented terrorists. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. But send me the reports if you want me to prove it, because ARC don't operate in North America.
They're setting up ARC, Adam.
So he
they sent
knows.
you into that ambush in Dubai, and now they want to pin everything on the Augmented Rights Coalition. I told you Miller was dirty.
I agree, it doesn't look good. He's pulled me off Dubai, put me on the train station bombing. I think he's about to send me to Golem City.
The Udalek complex? You're not gonna like it there. It was built by the Santo Group as temporary housing for transient workers. But now...
Now it's home to every unlicensed dog in the Czech Republic. And it's where ARC's made its headquarters.
Shit, man. What are they planning?
We need to play this smart, Alex. Think about what we heard. What was that bit about VersaLife?
You mean the break-in that never happened? Yeah, I started digging into that right after I decrypted the conversation.
What'd you find?
Like I said, man, it's the break-in that never happened. VersaLife is one of the biggest pharma companies on the planet. The only one still manufacturing neuropozyne. If it got broken into, it would have been big news.
So why are they saying it did? VersaLife doesn't produce just neuropozyne. They've got a huge research and development division.
Yeah? So? What does that have to do with ARC? Why frame them for break-in?
They want them to look like terrorists. I guess it depends on what they'll say was stolen. See what the collective can dig up. If this really is a conspiracy, that break-in will be the thread to pull on.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna finish my investigation. Find out who really bombed the station. I'll let you know when I turn up.
Same here. Good luck, Adam.
How come her cloak lasts longer than mine, dude?
Miller, we still going to Golem City?
You are. Meet me at Kopecki's puppet shop. Your pilot's en route. I'll brief you there.
Copy that.
Kopecki's pilot shop.
When did they close the...
We're 2 years too late already.
Closed for ages. Maybe a year or more. My niece
Yeah, we got a little bit of cloak envy going on.
The ones that look like dogs.
This is what they're flying me in? Nah. I was gonna say, this thing ain't got wings.
So what happens is, things are getting worse. I can't just take time off.
This dude's so fucking shitty.
Look, I gotta go. I'll call you later.
Problems?
Nothing I can't handle. We're just waiting on chicane.
So tell me about this new lead then. The Intellicam footage.
State police dropped it off this morning, badly corrupted. But Cheng worked his magic and managed to recover some images. They show an org in a yellow hoodie, dropping bags where each bomb went off.
You ran facial recognition? You got an ID?
Couldn't see his face, but the bags are the same ones used by Talis Rucker and his aid workers in the Utilet complex.
That's a stretch.
3 bombings in Prague in 6 months, Jensen. All of them after the leader of ARC took up residence in that ghetto. Rucker needs to answer for these attacks.
But he's sending me after one of the leaders.
Here's chicane now.
Am I late? Are you too early?
You're right on time. Agent Jensen was just agreeing that we need to bring Rucker in.
Quick snatch and
alive.
grab. Should be easy enough.
So we've already decided he's guilty?
We just need to talk to him on our terms, not when he's surrounded by fanatics. Getting into Golem isn't the problem. Reaching Rucker is. ARC territory is fiercely defended. No one sets foot in there.
Not even the state police?
They can't.
Rucker wasn't forced into Golem City. He bought his way in.
Blackmailed would be more apt. He threatened to go public with evidence of a humanitarian crisis. One that the United Nations Security Council had swept under the rug.
Got them to force the Czech government to hand over part of the Utilet complex to him. A little bit of hush real estate, so to speak.
He stays quiet and guarantees safety for himself and his followers. Smart. So how do I get in?
I've made a deal with an ARC prospect. named Tibor Sokol. Promised to get his family out of the complex, so long as he gets you past ARC's checkpoints.
You trust him?
We have to. It's that or nothing. Sokol will meet you at an apartment in the housing district. Number 237. Any questions?
James, thank you for the super chat. There were a few good mobile games for Deus Ex. Yeah, like I said, the only two that I'm familiar with is the Human Revolution and this one. I do own the like original ones because I think I got them in like a bundle. And but I never obviously played them. But James, thank you for the super chat. Face to face, we've been doing side quests all day. That's literally what we've been doing all stream today. Every single side quest that's popped up so far, we've done them all.
You really believe ARC is responsible for these attacks? For all of them?
ARC has had the means, motive, and opportunity every time.
Even Dubai? Rucker and the Coalition are still confined to Golem City. They have a heavy police presence keeping an eye on them.
Golem isn't a concentration camp. You grease the right palms, you can get the papers you need to come and go.
I find that hard to believe.
So get me the evidence to prove otherwise. Get to tell us, Rucker, and bring him in, Agent.
You ask me, Rucker sounds more like a savvy politician than a terrorist.
These days, the lines tend to be blurred.
But Rucker was a highly respected doctor, with no military
bro.
training. What am I missing here?
Crashed. Ooh.
Rucker is a man of deeply held convictions, with an unshakable belief in his own righteousness. Doesn't take much to push a man like that to terrorism.
Man's a zealot.
He's a suspect. Just bring him in.
We know he's full of shit.
Let's get this over with.
Let me know when you've got Rucker.
Goddamn Jensen. Every time I look at you, I can't believe the amount of jewelry you've got on. Tell me, how's that aftermarket shit working out for you?
Never better. Maybe you should reconsider. What with that limp?
No. I like my limp. Keeps me honest. You ready to light out?
Chicane, you get along like this with everyone on the task force, or are you just going out of your way for me?
I got a speech, Jensen. Just one. Got it memorized, too. So I'd suggest you do the same. I'm not here to be your friend. I'm not your pal. I'm not your buddy. Don't try calling me sport or partner. Definitely not fucking bro. I'm your pilot, plain and simple. You want to talk about the mission? Fine. You want to get cozy? You can forget it. Remember all that, and we'll get along just fine.
This dude's a fucking real deal, bro. Fuck.
Let's do this.
Good. Strap in.
Put me in my place, shit.
But still we have no answers. No one has yet claimed responsibility. Dr. Talos Rucker, the leader of ARC, posted a letter condemning the attack. Sources close to the investigation, however, tell me that Rucker and ARC may be behind it after all. I don't know about you folks, but with the upcoming...
Interesting pre-game ritual you've got there. You getting pissed enough to end this guy yet?
I got a no-kill order.
Is that right? Would have thought he'd done enough to warrant extreme prejudice.
Megan, holy shit, thank you so much for the 10 gifted. Megan, how you doing tonight? It's good to see you. How you been?
How far out are we?
Coming up on it now. Not many spots I can set her down. You got a preference?
Get as close to the ground as you can. I'll take it from there.
Whatever you say, boss.
Holy shit, guys, look at that. This shit is way more like... I thought Night City was populated. But this is like a giant concentration camp for augmented.
Put all your parts together?
I'm fine. How close did you get me to our contact's location? I was in Unit 237.
Jesus, Jensen. I didn't put you on his doorstep. Residential sector should be just ahead of you. Me, I'm gonna switch to autopilot, have a coffee. Let me know if things get interesting.
Yeah, so this is where they sent all the people who were augmented.
There is only so much we can do right now. This isn't a lie.
Alive? Or just passing through?
You must submit to an identification scan.
Initiate security scan.
Welcome to Golem City, Clank.
I don't like the cops being here any more than you do, but what do you expect?
So I walk past a side
Another
quest?
bombing in
Where?
Prague.
What's the thing about this game? There's no markers or anything that I've seen, at least.
Fucking can't feel my toes, man.
Oh, this fucking lady?
I don't suppose you've got any neuropazine you can spare, do you?
Yeah, what you're looking for, but not.
Here. Looks like these people need it more than I do.
That's very kind of you. I wasn't expecting. A word of advice? You might want to keep a low profile tonight. Golem City can be sketchy in the best of times. This definitely isn't one of them.
Why? What's happened?
Haven't you heard? Terrorists try to blow up Ruzika Station. And even though people here couldn't have had anything to do with it, the cops need someone to blame.
Where I come from, cops are supposed to be the good guys.
What planet is that? Because where I come from, the police have been militarizing for years, wasting money and inciting deep levels of mistrust between them and the very people they're supposed to protect.
Is that what's happening in Golem City?
It's happening all over the place. The cops in Golem are a special breed. They control everything here. Food, drugs, neuropazine, and not all of them think very highly of ASUS.
These cops, they're looking for members of ARC?
We're all members of ARC to them, one way or another. And some of us may have even done bad things, but not the kind of things the rest of the world says we've done.
Sounds like you support ARC.
Why shouldn't I? The Augmented Rights Coalition was started with the best of intentions, as a non-violent way to confront injustices and advance the cause of augmented rights.
Okay. But in my experience, the best of intentions often go awry.
That may be true, but right now Talus Rucker and ARC are the only things keeping people in Golem alive. Trust me, they're the good guys.
I'm getting the impression that you see ARC and Talus Rucker as some kind of augmented Robin Hoods. How well do you know the man?
I met Talus years ago in India. We were both humanitarian aid volunteers back then.
Is he a good man? The press paints him as a narcissist.
He has his faults, but I wouldn't believe everything you see on Pacus News.
Definitely not.
Does he visit this area of the complex much?
You know, you've been asking me an awful lot of questions.
Well, you got a problem with it, dude? Megan, I hope work's been at least going well for you.
It's just that I heard Rucker didn't get augmented voluntarily. So I'm wondering how that kind of experience colors a man's perspective around people who did.
Talus was always passionate about the ability of neuroaugmentations to heal people's bodies and souls. His accident only strengthened his beliefs.
Is he still an idealist then? After everything that's happened?
Listen to his daily broadcasts. He believes people will usually do the right thing in time. They just need to discover what the right thing is.
Okay. Yeah, I'm telling you, Rucker's gonna be a good guy.
Well, thanks for the warning, Doc.
I hope you'll take it to heart.
Just block it out.
This city looks so dope.
Sources tell me that plans are still in the works for a small community. But with the current state of the economy, more like a dream than reality. This is a life
That's what everyone says when they're told. Like,
If you fucking around, bro, that's stupid shit.
You probably saved a lot of lives by telling us this, Hamza.
I'm a regular
Stomping the fuck out that dude over there.
If your sister is with ARC, we are the only people who can help her.
Today was a very bad day at school.
You people. Now what? What other lies have you come to tell me?
I'm sorry to bother you, but I'm here to see Sokol. He's expecting me.
Which one? My husband Dushan or his foolish brother Tibor? I guess it doesn't matter which one. The police took them both to the Narrows to torture them for information they do not have.
It's been a rough day, especially here. I can see that. But maybe I can help. What happened?
Like you care. My husband is gone. Tibor said he had a way of getting us out of Golem City. A contact with... Wait. Who are you?
I'm the contact.
And maybe there is a chance.
There's always a chance.
I'm sorry. Normally they only take ARC members. Tibor is ARC. He has been taken before. But now, after the bombing, they come for Tibor. Dushani asks why, and then they take my Dushan. He has done nothing. Nothing.
Do you know where they were taken?
I told you already. The Narrows. Instead of asking stupid questions, why don't you do something? Don't just stand there. They need help. Please.
Hey, you could ask for help a little fucking nicer than that, okay? Because I'll fucking smash your goddamn head up against that.
Okay, that's good.
Chicane, we got a problem. Our contact's been swept up by the police.
I heard about cops in Golem, Jensen. Your Interpol ID won't get you any kindness with them.
That's all right. I didn't bring it with me. They're holding him in a place called the Narrows. We'll contact you after I find him.
It will only serve to strengthen their justification. I know it is wrong to ask.
Get out of here! Leave me alone! This power trip is bullshit. No one here had anything to do with Ruzika.
Yeah,
We cannot leave.
Got a
There's no
cyberpunk
way out.
face. Like, his face is fake. That's wild, Chuck. Everybody's so damn rude in this city, dude. I punch people in the mouth. Alright, so now we're not just getting in there. we do got some of our cloak. We just got to come up with a game plan on where we're gonna
Bust
go.
in there and clean them out.
So when we get there, we're just gonna go in and to the right here.
Let me see just one arc, son of a bitch.
Hey, brother, watch it. The cops are everywhere today.
I noticed that. Are you Tibor?
Yes, you're late, Interpol.
I know. I spoke to your sister-in-law. She told me what happened.
Adila, is she all right?
It seems like she can take care of herself.
Yes, she can. You know, I can't help you. It's too dangerous now.
Tibor, I can get you out of here.
And then what? They go back to my housing unit and take me again?
And what if you're not there?
No, no. Please, that will just make it worse. They know who I am. They went after my family.
Interpol has promised to get you and your family out of here to safety.
Safety? There is no safety. Only tyrants who prey on the weak and the innocent.
All right, Tibor, listen. I understand why you can't come with me, but I still need to get to Rucker, or what happened to you and your family today will happen to others. I'll smooth it over with Interpol. Is there any other way you can help me?
There's a man, a smuggler, Louis Galois. He imports items for Talos, neuropozyne, whiskey. He could get you in, but you'd have to do him a favor. He likes favors.
That's something. Any other ideas?
My keycard to get to Ark territory is gone. One of the cops took it. Probably still has it on him.
Thanks, I'll look into it.
Please, I know you don't owe me anything, but if you see my brother Dushan, help him. If anything happens to him, Adela will kill me.
Of that, I have no doubt. I'll see what I can do. Chicane, get a message to Miller. Sokol's backed out of the deal.
Why am I not surprised?
He's just looking after his family. Besides, it's not a complete wash. He gave me some options on how to get into Ark on my own.
Well, just be careful, Jensen. This arsehole obviously can't be trusted. Let me know when you're in.
Let me see, so...
No other way in.
Brag about the shit you did. I'm a techie, I told you. I'm not a terrorist. Maybe I'm not making myself clear here.
Is that the
Let me show
brother?
you what happens when you hold out on me. See if I can't persuade you to talk. Something tells me I don't have your full attention yet. You want to answer my questions? Fine. A little warning though. This is gonna hurt. You think I'm fucking around here? You're pissing me off. Alright, you og piece of shit. This is how it feels when you hold out on me. I'll try not to bruise you up too much. You like playing games?
I have to slurp his shit.
That's how you get off.
Okay, so I didn't kill him.
Hey, how about you deal with these cops first, okay? Then we can talk.
On my mark.
Yo, chat, that's no joke, dude.
Chicane, get a message to Miller. Sokol's backed out of the deal.
Why am I not surprised?
He's just looking after his family. Besides, it's not a complete wash. He gave me some options on how to get into Ark on my own.
Well, just be careful, Tit. This arsehole obviously can't be trusted. Let me know when you're in.
Yo, how do you, we gotta figure out how to down those big dudes. That shit's, oh. Okay, just some normal guns. Yeah, nothing great in there. I might have to kill these guys. So I do got a little bit of shock ammo for the pistol, I believe.
Maybe I'm not making myself clear here. Let me show you what happens when you hold out on me. See if I can't persuade you to talk. Something tells me I don't have your full attention yet.
These assholes might try something.
Want to answer my questions? Fine. A little warning though. This is gonna hurt. You think I'm fucking around here? Huh? You're pissing me off. Alright, you aug piece of shit. This is how it feels when you hold out on me. I'll try not to bruise you up too much. You like playing games? That's how you get off.
To earn respect. If we should have a few more. Check protocols.
Seriously, chat. So yeah, obviously we're not gonna be able to take down the we're not gonna be able to take down the big guy.
Fucking around here? Huh? You're pissing me off. Alright, you old piece of shit.
How you doing?
This is how it feels when you hold out on me. I'll try not to bruise you up too much. You like playing games?
Sure they have no other way. Check protocols. I'll call it in.
She's seen the body. That's why she came in. So we need to kill this dude. Could that shit work, chat? That shit worked. All right, we're good, we're good. Let's keep it moving.
Let me see just one arc, son of a bitch.
You won't let me fucking...
Bust him there and clean them out.
General alert!
That was not. Yo, how come? So yeah, okay, we're not gonna be able to just single shot headshot these dudes when they got fucking helmets on. I'll take it. But it also didn't give me the option to melee her from where she was standing. But I think we're good. Let's see if we can disable the rest of the security system. Ensure the tracking shut down. Easy.
Those cops won't be a problem anymore.
Too bad. I was just starting to warm up to them.
I can try and get some more down here if that's what you want.
No. It is better this happens now before I become too attached. You mind untying me?
Sure.
So, was it Tibor or Adela that asked you to help me? Or something else?
Both.
A man getting savagely beaten isn't something I can just watch, regardless of the reason.
Well, you know cops, right? Assholes do not need a reason.
I do know cops, and whether it's right or wrong, there's always a reason.
Look, all I know is that since the Ruzika bombing, the police have been cracking down on us hard. They suspect ARC, of course, but they're blaming every AUG. For most of them, it's just another excuse to hurt us.
I thought you weren't a member of ARC.
My brother is. I just repair things for them sometimes. Heating units, security cameras. It is how I earn a living for my family.
Do you know if ARC was responsible for the Ruzika bombing?
No. And I do not want to know. After this, I'm done with them. Being associated with ARC. Even if they are our only hope, it is not worth the pain. Look, you want to know what ARC is up to? You're going to have to ask them yourself.
Fair enough. How do I do that?
When you have robbed the man of all, the things... He is no longer the... He has no more of... Shit! Power? Something. Freedom? How does it go?
I don't fucking know. You're telling a story.
Are you feeling alright?
It is this week's passphrase. It is Selznick or Solzhenitsyn. Ah, I got it. When you rob a man of everything, he is no longer in your power. He is free again. Just remember the quote. It'll get you past Lubosh.
Oh, shit.
He guards the way to the ARC elevator. Just repeat the quote, and he will let you in.
This'll help, thank you.
It is the least I can do. Thanks to you, I get to sleep in my own bed tonight.
See, this game almost has almost like that Hitman style, where it's like you have one mission, right? But there's 15 different ways you can get there. And I'll take it this was like the little optional side thing. I didn't have to rescue this guy's brother. It wasn't part of the main quest. But in doing so, I just got the passphrase, which would now allow me to get right into the ARC elevator, which will probably make things a bit simpler. But this wasn't simple in its own right either, so... We did. This guy's still alive. This guy's still alive. I think this one's still alive too. Yeah, so we only killed one. Shot one of them in the face. I think the one over here is the one we killed. Yeah. Right in her head.
I'm not in the mood to strike up a conversation.
Please, help my brother.
I already did, dude. When you can't perform a takedown, you can hack TVs or radios to make, oh, yeah, like distractions.
It doesn't matter if they're a grandmother or a schoolboy. If they have an AUG, they're a threat. Am I right?
I was saying that before the incident.
I can't believe they bomb our city and complain about their rights.
Exactly. Rucker talks about AUG rights like they're a different race or something. Are they children born augmented? No, to hell with their rights. We should just get rid of all
You
of them.
can't just walk away from it. I know where the police have hidden some confiscated neuropathy.
Yeah, he doesn't want to get out. He said that it would put his family at risk. So old boy's just staying there.
It's just not fair. I thought that having a baby would be the greatest day of our lives, but now...
I know. I'm scared too.
Is it right, do you think, for us to bring a baby into the world? What kind
Dude,
of
you think
parents force their child to
they'll
grow up
take
in
their
a place
baby,
like
dude?
this?
Because the baby's not going to come out an AUG. You know, that's not how it works. You know, these people are augmented, but the babies they pop out are going to be normal babies. This place is fucking gorgeous, dude.
Yeah,
Holy
well,
crap.
Tibor almost certainly is. I took some kind of passcard, the key card off him. I've got a good idea what it's for, too. And if it is, it proves he's armed. No, an elevator, useless to us.
He's got
Unless
the
we
key
want to
card.
start a real war, which we don't. He's a small fish, for sure. And Deshaun will probably not even involved, but well, let's not throw either back without getting something out of it. Okay, check in later. Over and out.
So we'll just slurp this dude's noodle.
Jasně, přijdu brzo. Vy sem nepatříte.
Nedělejte problémy.
All
Nikdo
you
se
ever
nechce
talk about is
přiznat,
Rabia,
aspoň zatím.
the promised land.
Captain wants this done
They've said that
fast
about 50
and right.
ago, too. Give me one good reason, Rabia. Anything. You came here on purpose?
It was in the early days of this place. Nobody knew yet what it would be like.
Messy. Like the fair.
Why can't I slurp his shit?
Well, you're a fancy clank, aren't you? I don't know who you work for. Fancy. But stay out of my way, unless you want to see the inside of a cell.
Oh, I turned the power on. Got his ass. Yeah, that was sick, dude. Is he dead? Fuck, he died.
Chicane. Tell Miller the mission's back on track. I've got an elevator passkey that'll get me into ARC territory.
So we got 2 ways in now.
We'll do a flyby up it.
So we got the pass key that we just got for his body and the password.
Get you the lay of the land. Hit me up when you're through.
Chewing gum and bailing. Bombs when they say it's hot.
Oh, yes, I made the mistake of going near the arc zone yesterday, and some armed goon threatened me.
Haven't you learned to stay away yet? The closer you get to the third floor, the more dangerous. You're not tired. They don't.
Guess what I just learned?
Watch yourself.
So she got
If
to
you're
say.
looking to take a piss, you can do it in the street like everybody else. If you're looking for Virzbowski, you can fuck off.
I'm not looking for either.
Well then, handsome.
You must
Cool
be
thing
looking
is,
to
there were
deal.
like 3 other ways to do that.
My
really?
name's Entity, and I've got the sweetest tech in GC. How may I serve you?
Show me what you've got.
Well, if you're going to make it sound naughty, I have no choice, do I?
Auto rifle. Damn, she didn't sell shit. She does have multi-tool and some hacking stuff.
Good looks and an eye for high-end tech. Mother did warn me. I'm hoping there's something else I can do for you?
When I walked in here, you mentioned someone named Worzbowski. Who is that?
My asshole ex. He used to run this place with me before he ran out. Thought you were one of his new friends.
With the kind of welcome you gave me, you must not think much of his new friends.
Don't get me wrong. Ark does a lot of good in the ghetto, but...
Your boyfriend fell in with Ark?
Ex. And I get it, I guess. He always wanted to make a difference. Ark keeps a lot of people safe in here. Keeps them fed, clothed. They give a lot of people hope. I get that, but... I don't know. Something about organized anything scares the shit out of me.
You think Ark is dangerous?
No. I don't know. Maybe. Shit. Probably. But that's not what scares me. It's the collective, hive-minded mentality that freaks me out. It's why I stay away from religion. And book clubs.
I wonder...
So, listen, we're getting to know each other here. Is there... something else I can do for you?
I wonder if, her augmentations on her body were optional, or like she chose to get them, you know, or if something happened and she lost both of her fucking arms.
So how did you wind up dealing tech in Golem City?
All the brothels were full, so I had no choice but to fall back on an old hobby to make ends meet.
Which tech company was it that cut you loose?
Bobson Synthetics. I was a biocell designer. Then I wasn't. The incident fried some pretty delicate shit in my hand.
Oh.
Can't really do my best work anymore, you know, but... Hey, whatever. That's downer territory. I get by fine. What do you say we change the subject?
Megan, holy crap, thank you so much. Dropping another 10 gifted. Seriously, thank you so much. And again, everybody receives a membership today. Welcome to the family. Make sure you guys get those hearts in the chat. Megan's out here blessing the hell out of the community.
Actually, Entity, I think I'll just show myself out.
Oh, sad face. Well, promise me you won't stay gone too long, darling.
Do you know how many times I've been robbed? Too many.
I know. Rooker takes a lot of trouble, but it doesn't mean he's right. Only the best and the brightest, right? It's all...
This is a pleasant surprise. I wasn't expecting any customers today, given the unpleasantness outside.
Are you Louis Galois?
I am. If this is a referral, may I ask which of my customers was impressed enough to recommend me?
Tibor Sokol.
Ah, poor Tibor. But how may I be of service?
When I spoke to Tibor, he said you can help me get into ARC territory, undetected.
What did he say, precisely?
That you bring supplies into Golem for Talus Rucker, under the radar.
Tibor should be more careful what he says, and to whom.
He also said you would probably ask a favor in return.
Yes, as it happens, I do have a need for someone like you. The police have confiscated some neuropozyne of mine. They're keeping it in a storage locker at the entrance to the market.
So, for you to give me access, all I have to do is get your stuff back from cops who are aggressively anti-AUG.
These are desperate times, unfortunately. And you do seem to be a very capable man.
So do I gotta do this for this guy? I thought I already had access.
I will await your return. But before you go, might I interest you in making a purchase?
Or is this separate?
Let's see what you've got for sale.
Wouldn't mind buying some biocells
Please
too.
take a look.
Yeah, we gotta get some biocells. He doesn't have any. Scope, silencer rifle, 10 mil, sniper, trank, battle, machine attack. I'm gonna buy some more of this EMP ammo though. For the big mech guys.
Nothing interests you?
I'll be on my way for now.
As you wish. But I hope to see you again.
Keep pushing your luck, Wrench.
Let's see here. Oh yeah, so this is secondary. Yeah, so I don't have to do this one, chat. I can use one of the other ways, I think, at least. The elevator's on the 8th floor.
That was some decisive action.
Be visible.
Ne vinka. Tutaj jest punkt pracy w Hongkongu. Jo, tak zatím.
Only bombs when they see the fall apart.
Víza, letenka, je to drahý. You knew? Musela by si vzít půjčku a sama víš, že nemáš čím ručit.
Nic neskoušejte.
I will be watching you.
Alright, so we gotta find a way in.
Try something.
Vy sem nepatří.
Don't be a problem.
Get up and over right there.
Please, we are brother and sister. One step at a time. Just remember that.
Damn, lady's sleeping all loud and shit. That's crazy.
You can't just walk away from me. Keep it together. Together. Keep it together.
Syllabogo. Oh yeah. Shit.
Violence has been laid at our feet. The feet of all augmented. Not simply armed.
That's in one.
And I fear the repercussions will convictions. We have been tried. Despite our denials, our protestations, despite our dedication to the peace.
That got me into just the one, guys.
Despite the fact that some of our own were killed in the attack at Ruzika Station. But fear has blinded our accusers.
There's a vent on that side.
Anomaly detected. Access granted.
You look new.
Yeah, we got 3 praxis available after that. So I'll help us with fall damage. We should get the frickin' rebreather too. So we'll grab rebreather. Don't want to get a point in hacking stealth.
Vivi padate nově. Budu vás sledovat.
Jasně, přijdu brzo.
Smrdí to tady. Už to dlouho nevydržím.
Hold on one sec, guys.
Až budeš kapitán, budeš to moct změnit.
No hell.
Yeah, the shopkeepers always bitch when you freaking exit their dialogue.
It isn't.
Welcome back. Have you brought with you the article we discussed?
Here you go.
Excellent. In return, I will unlock the security door at the back of this room. Beyond that, you'll find a ladder which will take you where you want to go. Thank you for your assistance.
Pleasure was all mine.
Where does the
Good. Talk later.
Just I'm not even selling stuff. I'm just watching to make sure no one starts trouble.
Speak to me.
Jensen, getting lonely up here. Got an update for me?
Yeah. I discovered that favors are like currency in Golem City. We're back on track. I'm heading for an area called the Throat now. Should take me straight into Ark territory.
Good. I'll update Miller and do a flyby up ahead. Get you the lay of the land.
Copy that.
Victor, we got one. Patrolling the market, just like you said it would be.
I got it, brother.
Big ass dude.
Now, let's see what we've got here. These little guys can be tricky. Every once in a while, one of them will go off.
Yo, this is
Even
Adam
if-
Smasher. Dude, this is Adam before he got.
Should've tried cutting the blue wire.
If only life was that simple.
Holy mech.
You are lost, brother? It looks like you might have taken a wrong turn.
You must be the welcoming committee.
No. I am Marchenko. And Marchenko, he is more of a guardian. Like the hound at the gates of hell. Yes.
I'm not real big on the classics.
That is a pity. What a man reads can tell you more about him than his face. Can I give you a little friendly advice?
Sure.
Go back. Go home. There is nothing for someone like you here.
How do you figure that? You don't know me.
I know this place, up ahead. We call it the Throat. And sometimes those get cut, yes? When outsiders come wandering in where they should not.
I'll take my chances. I just want to see where Ark hides out.
We are not hiding from anyone.
Tell that to the cops down below.
Do not listen to police and all their bullshit about Ark. Those Slupotia pricks are everywhere, breaking heads, making their mess, and we have to deal with it. Better watch yourself. They won't go easy on you either, leash or no leash.
It's not right what the police are doing. Someone has to stand up to them.
Is that you? Because it takes a lot to step out of line and answer back. And once you do, there is no return. Not everyone has the courage to take up the fight.
You make it sound like you're in a war.
It is a war. On us. On every augmented human. You see that, don't you? There is a moment coming, and it will be soon, when all of us will have to choose a side. Anyone who does not will just be in the way. And that could get them killed.
I thought Ark was about preserving human rights, not advocating armed revolt.
Here and now, brother, it is the same thing.
What you're talking about, that's terrorism.
Is it? I thought we were just two men having a conversation, discussing the issues of the day.
No, dude, you sound like a fucking narc.
Like your friend Rucker? I see him on the net. He feel the same way you do?
Ah, yes. Talos. He is a good man. Strong, intelligent, principled. You could learn a lot from him.
I admit he's got a way about him. He talks and people listen. But is that enough?
He is no politician, if that is what you mean. Rucker gave up an easy life for our cause. He lives the struggle, just like the rest of us.
I respect anyone with principles. But in my experience, that doesn't get you much when the storm comes down.
Well, as much as a political debate stimulates me, you are pushing my patience, and I have work to do. You have had your warning. Get out of here, while you still can.
If that was your recruitment speech, I gotta tell you, it sucked. The way I see it, after the bombing, tide's turning against you. Ark has made itself public enemy #1.
Yes, it may seem that way. For now. Until then, Sergei! Be careful in there, Shiny. Huh? Nasty rumors of a wrench getting scratches on his finish will scare the tourists away. Ah, yes. We'll be seeing you.
Chicane, patch me through to Miller.
Give him a message. Patch you through. What am I, your fucking secretary now?
Jensen, I thought you were back on track.
I am. But I need you to run a name through iLink. Victor Marchenko. Got a feeling about this guy.
Fine. But remember, you're there for Rucker. If he's behind these attacks, everyone else will fall in line.
All right. Now we gotta enter ARC territory. That was a big ass dude. Like an actual big ass dude. But there it is, guys. We're gonna save this here. We'll save this for next episode. I had a good time today. I know it started off a little slow. A lot of dialogue, but as you guys know, I'm absolutely cool with the dialogue. But going forward, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot more faces to be shot. But again, I want to say thank you so much for everybody for coming and hanging out. For those guys asking, the game is Deus Ex Mankind Divided. It's in the description too. But hey, let me know what you guys thought about the episode. Drop comments. If you guys are new to the channel, consider subscribing. Smash that like button on your guys' way out, and we'll play more, guys. We'll play some more of it. It seems like a lot of you guys have been enjoying this, which is awesome, because I tried to play this on the channel like a few years ago and didn't work out. Definitely working out a lot better this time around, so I'm happy. I'm happy to be back at it, guys. So next episode will be epic. You guys heard it here. Next episode is going to be epic. I'm excited. All right, guys, but I love you guys. Again, smash that like button, drop comments, and we'll be back tomorrow morning with, not exactly sure what we're playing tomorrow morning, but we're playing something. We'll be back. All right, love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.